Hi. The Norway-Italy semi-final in the 46th World Bridge Championships at Marrakesh yesterday was a cliffhanger. The last session was truly exciting. Till deal 29, the scores were almost even. What happened when the deal number 29 came up was that many in India lost connections with BBO, and we could only see the final result but not what happened on the deal as it was happening. We now know what happened, so let us look at some of those deals. So here the score is Norway 173, Italy 175. Italy leading by 2 IMPs, 3 boards to go. This deal came up. 2 passes, Helgimo with 16 high cut points, 3 aces, 5 carded heart, chooses to open 1 no trump. The fashion these days is to open 1 no trump with many hands that have 5 cards of a major. But in this particular case, Helgemo's 1 no trump opening worked beautifully as a kind of a preemptive, preventing North from bidding spades. He played in 1 no trump, diamond finish was working, heart finish was working, so 1 no trump had 7 easy tricks and it made 1. What happened in the other room? That's very interesting. Pass. West opened 1 heart, allowing North to overcall 1 spade. So that is where Norwegians kind of had a lead, had a tempo with them. 1 heart, they could bid, 1 spade, they could get in. Now, with 2 kings, 5 diamonds, 4 clubs, I would have thought that double here, negative double, is a good idea. Donati must have deliberated on it, and I think he was a bit timid in the end to pass with that hand. But see what happened later. South bid 2 no trump, of course, this is to show a spade fit. West double to show a good hand. North with not too great a hand and a minimal overcall, reverted to 3 spade, and East now realized that he did have 6 high card points and haven't had any say whatsoever. Doubled, but perhaps the bull had bolted. That was too late, and then West could not stand for that double. If he had passed, it would have been 300 to Italy. There are 6 tricks to be had for East to West, but with 2 small spades, West cannot really pass it. West had to find a way out, bid 4 clubs, and the Italians ended in a 4-3 club fit. If you notice, King Jack small of diamond with South, 5 diamond can make, because there are 2 entries here to take diamond finish, to take heart finish, to rough a heart. All that is possible. Double dummy, 5 diamond will make. If not 5 diamond, 4 diamond is a decent contract. 3 spade pass, acceptable. They will still get 100. But they ended up playing in a bad 4 club contract, and that went down, so Norwegians got a few IMPs there. Let us go to next board. As you can see, it was 175, 173, 4 IMPs Norway got, so 177, 175. Now, what happened on this deal where the Italians were used to it? 1 spade, 2 club, artificial game force. Yesterday we had a look at their convention card. 2 diamond looks like a natural bid. 2 heart forcing. Once this is an artificial game force, that is not an issue. 2 spade, 2 no trump, 3 club, 3 diamond, 3 no trump. As you can see, this bidding has got lost in artificiality. and they ended up in 3 Notrum. Let us check the bidding in other room. Much less artificiality. 1 spade, 2 diamond, natural forcing, 3 heart. We don't have a clear explanation of what 3 heart is, but we can imagine what it is. It shows diamond fit and heart short. It must be a mini splinter kind of thing. 4 club, Q bid. 4 spade, Q bid. Now it's a moot point whether you should Q bid holding those 5 small diamonds, but I'll give a venture that Q bid. East has a beautiful hand. As you can see, 3 key cards, heart ace, club ace, diamond king, and diamond queen, the trump queen to boost. So no wonder East had slam ambitions, asked for no trump, 5 diamond, 1 key card, and went for 6 diamond. Was this 6 diamond a good slam? It would have been a great slam if West had jack of diamonds. But since the jack of diamond was out, the 6 diamond was not at all a great slam. Spade queen was out, so spade ruff was needed. Club on the lead, as you can see, a club loser got developed. Could be discarded on heart ace, but there is no convenient entry. So everything had to be absolutely benign, and it was benign. Heart to king, spade ace king, everybody followed spade. Nothing untoward happened. You could ruff with a small diamond, of course, diamond 10. Diamond jack is out, so 10, 8, everything is a small diamond for me. And now we could discard heart ace. Still diamonds needed to be benign. You could only play diamond twice from west hand. Singleton ace with north would do, or 2-2 would do. And diamonds turned out to be 2-2. And this slam made. As you can see, this is a tribute to natural bidding. Please once again have a look at other table. 1 spade, 2 club, 2 diamond, but then whatever happened is far from natural. I doubt whether they can figure out that West doesn't have diamond jack. So if they have figured out, my apologies for criticizing their artificial bidding. But if they haven't figured out, then being in 3 Notrum is too pessimistic. And I would think that the Norwegians got rewarded for their courage or for their simplicity, whatever you would like to describe it as. So let us go to next board. And now the Norwegians leading with 13 IMPs. They had a 2 IMP lead on last one, and the slam swing gets them to 13 IMP lead. They were almost through. Italy had to pull back 13 IMPs. What happened on this deal? 1 club, 1 heart, 2 spade by south. What is 1 club? 2 plus. What is 2 spade? Alerted by north. This is, mind you, pass 1 club. So 4th hand 1 club. 1 heart must be 4 spades. This is not alerted. Again, as I said, bridge is a rather poor game. Cannot really afford a lot of help, lot of IT analysis. We live inside a very poor environment and we have to make do with it. So this 1 heart, we have to guess what it is. Most likely this 1 heart is 4-carded spade, 2 spade, shows a limited hand, doesn't want to sort of go further. And that's it. So they play in 2 spade. What happens in 2 spade? I will quickly go through what happened. 9 tricks claimed. So 2 spade makes 3. What happened in other room? Now other room, Cimenta opened one no trump in second position. So this is a favorable vulnerability, likely to be 10, 12 or whatever. And South jumped to 3 no trump, 4 3 3 3 hand, nothing greatly exciting. So perhaps this 3 no trump is slight hopeful bid. Versace being aware of that 10 IMP loss on the last board and wanting to recoup some of that, and just hoping that this 3 notum would go through and that it might help them tide over that deficit. But that was not to be. 10 of diamond lead, and then club ace was here, so they could, east west could easily get 5 tricks, but spade ace was also here, so there were 6. And then I want to show you how the declarer got squeezed. So 10 of diamond lead, duck, 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 small diamond continued, queen, another diamond played to ace, small club to king, ace, and now watch carefully. This diamond king is cashed, heart 2 is discarded, club spade is discarded. So far so good. What happens on next diamond? Spade or heart can be discarded from south hand, but now north gets squeezed. If he discards a club or heart, he is discarding a winner, and east would simply exit with a club or heart and wait for 2 spade tricks. Spades are frozen. You see, whichever side starts spades will lose a trick at this point in time. So if not discards a club or heart, a club exit will see north south forced to open a spade. So if north plays spade jack, east will cover with queen and west will get ace 10. But what happened here was north is yet to discard. Cimenta tried a spade discard, but Grood figured out what was happening and played this spade queen to pin spade jack and got 2 more tricks. That was 3 down. Let us see the score board now. So 4 IMPs on that deal where Italy played in a 4-3 club fit with 4 diamond on, even 5 diamond on. Then 11 IMPs for that slam where Helgemo and Grood had a very simple natural bidding, and the Italian east-west, I thought that were lost in too much artificiality. 6 diamond, mind you, was not a great slam. It would have been a great slam with diamond jack in west hand, but luck favors the brave and it favored north here. And mind you, these are very long matches, so 16 into 8, 128 deals. Luck often evens out. If you see my last video, I showed you 2 hands where Italy was lucky in the last session and they made more than 20 IMPs in last 2 deals of the last session. Now, Lady Luck in long matches doesn't gift anyone anything. It lets you borrow for some time, but then demands repayment. And out here, with that 6 diamond bid, the Lady Luck demanded that repayment from the Italians, and that was 11 IMPs to Norway. She gave it back to where it belonged, to Norway, and Norway got those 11 IMPs. And then the last deal where Versace was slightly ambitious, but once again Lady Luck smiled on Norway. So that was 7 IMPs, and the final score was Norway 195, 175. Exciting match. I hope you liked this discussion. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.